Hi, I'm Bilbetto and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and this is the Project Eden scenario on the Nemesis server. We have the capital vessel up and ready to go. It's got a gun or two on it. What it's short of is ammunition. We'll sort that out at some point. But in the building of the ship, I totally exhausted my supply of neodymium. I mean, totally. I have absolutely no neodymium anywhere. And because there are so many planets on this scenario, it takes a while to load the planet map. Now, the only planet I know of so far that has neodymium is Erdon. Let's go to planet info. So it has neodymium. And at least in theory, in orbit around Erdon, there are neodymium asteroids. So that would be the ideal find, a neodymium asteroid. But if not, a deposit on the planet itself would be the way to go. Now, although it looks like Erdon is right next to Kairos, actually there's no direct route from Kairos to Erdon. So we have to go back to Hern and then out from Hern to Erdon. So that's going to use 28.6 sort of pentaxid fuel. So let's lock onto Hern. And get going. We've got the old green machine docked down below. We're up to speed. We've got the gravity generator and the shield installed, and we shall warp. Now, without functioning guns, the Sky Explorer is a very weak beastie. So let's go back to the map. So we'll not take the Sky Explorer into anything like dangerous territory. So I'll have to turn around. I really need a better RCS. This is painful. But that's one of the things pretty sure I'd need neodymium for, so let's go exploring. Gotta love the warp. It's good fun. Right. So we have not been here before. What are these? Oh. Okay. Don't know what all those markers are. Well, I was going to take Sky Explorer in a bit closer, but actually I think we'll just power the engines down. In fact, no, we'll just power the engines down. Yeah, that gives me 41 hours of fuel. It's only on 46% fuel, but that was a lot of fuel. That was a lot of fuel to get 46%. And that was a lot of oxygen to get 78%. So we'll leave it on, because that'll keep the ship warm, apart from anything else. So we've got the shield generator in up there. That's a big beastie. And then over here, you can just about see the gravity generator going along in the background. Now I haven't got the shield generator switched on because that uses up a lot of power. Now let's just check which planet it is. Erdon, Erdon Moon 2, and I think it's Erdon that actually has the neodymium, because that's what we're here for. Yep, neodymium. And where can you go to from Erdon? You couldn't go from anywhere else. It looks like there's a line coming out from there. No, I could go to Raptox before. Well, I'll tell you what, there were no short jumps from Erdon. Other than back the way we came. Yeah. Anyway, it's Erdon we want to go to, so Erdon we shall head for. Although, what are these things? Let's go and have a look and see what these are. I've got nearly 10,000 rounds for Gatling guns and 1,000 rockets. We ought to be able to cope with most things. The shield is on and active. I could perhaps do with eating something. Let's eat a sandwich. Turn the jetpack on. I'm sure they'd fixed that in one of the previous updates, so the jetpack was on. But one of these updates has taken it off again. Now, what's this all about? There's something off to the far right. These look like they should be Polaris, but they might be alien. Being colourblind doesn't have to make things interesting. That's a Polaris refinery. Polaris trading station. And what's this guy over here? Now that rock just spawned in, so... Is that moving, or is that just a Hulk? Doesn't appear to be anything at all. Oh. Oh, that's curious. Now where did that rock that spawned it go? Because if I could find Neodymium in space, that would be awesome. Ah, well, there we go. Okay. Well, we've got our... Up close and personal. Let's turn the lights on. And let's get the drone out. And the drill in hand. And let's mine some Neo. Oh, that's a happy coincidence. The asteroids can be extremely hard to find now. So the first thing I find in orbit being a Neodymium asteroid, which was exactly what I was after, is just... that's breathtakingly good luck. We'll just keep an eye on the radar in the top right corner. The reason when you're in your drone that you open the tab and close the tab is that opening and closing your inventory brings your radar back up. I'm not sure why that should work, but it does. So if you just open your drone, you'll find your radar isn't functioning. And it can be very unfortunate to be snuck up on by a laser drone. And I haven't set my CV as my home spawn point, which it occurs to me is a bit of an oversight. So I think we'll mine a bit of Neodymium, quite a bit of Neodymium, because we're not under any pressure, and I've got quite a bit of everything else. Apart from a restroom, and it would be good to have a supply. So yeah, when I got back to the base, what I discovered was that I didn't have enough Neodymium to make the gravity generator and the shield generator for the CV, which is a bit disappointing. But I raided a base on the ground and I got a warp engine and a couple of other bits and bobs, and I deconstructed those, and I ended up with exactly enough Neodymium to make the warp generator, the gravity generator, sorry, and the shield generator. Exactly enough. There was nothing left at all, which was a happy coincidence. Now if I'd known there was going to be a trade station here, I could have and so easily accessible. I could have bought a whole load of guns to sell, because I've got an entire cargo box at home with guns in it. That's 355 neodymium, which might be enough because you generally use neodymium for building items. I'm pretty sure it was the laser guns that chewed up my neodymium, making those turrets. So I may not need vast quantities of it, but it'll be good to have some on the CV and some at the home base, because it'll be good for the CV when it's got an advanced constructor to have some of everything, so that whatever I need to build whilst I'm out and about, I can just get on and build it. Doesn't hurt to get a bit of crushed stone as well. Let's take out this sort of side of the neodymium. Now if you've got a mining tool on your CV, this is like it's like a knife through hot butter, a hot knife through butter even. But even this hand mining is much faster than it was in the last alpha. So I'm still kind of happily getting used to that. Let's finish chewing up this bit. I've got to be honest, the mining was so painful in Alpha 9 that I used to do anything to avoid mining. I would much rather, for instance, raise a POI and then deconstruct things to get stuff than actually mine resources. But doing this for a little while isn't so much of a pain. Now then, how much have we got? Let's have a look. 707. Maybe closer to 800. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll visit these various stations and see what they've got to offer. Let's see what this trading station is like. Got no idea what direction I'm meant to be approaching it from. I think green machine's going to be too big, is it? Maybe going sideways? No. Okay, we'll leave green machine outside. There doesn't appear to be any enemies. Somebody asking something in French in global. Trading bar and lounge is up by the looks of it. It won't let me in there. Oh! So let's not have any kind of weapon, not even a that there. Okay. So I could sell boosts, and I could sell multi-tools and such like. And I could sell weapons there. Let's buy some magnesium. Yeah, I'm honest, so I thought I'd be getting a discount there, but never mind. Recreational area, bar and restaurants. So he sells food. I guess if we use things, we'll be... Well, it doesn't say I get a negative boost if I took stuff out of the fridge, but I'm not going to risk it. Okay. Oh. Let's see what's down here. So that's Aunt Mary's. That's cool. I don't think there's any plants I need to buy. And then down here, this looks like it should be a medical station. Let's switch my light on. Yeah. There's a medical trader. Okay, so that's a decent trading station. I can't see a resource seller. No. Okay. So it's not one of the really big trading stations, but still. Yeah, that's where I left old Greedy, upside down. Ah, so that might be why there's a refinery, because it might be that from the refinery you can buy and sell resources. Oh, it's a cluster drone, okay. I'm sure one of these POIs was a refinery, but it might be that there's quite a few of them, so... Oh, luxury goods trader. Oh. Okay. I very much doubt I'm fitting in that bay. Oh, I am. Oh wow, okay. Nice job, Palau Hospital. Uh-huh. Well, it looks like the way to go is up. Oh. Have jewelers. Oh, I see. So it's like an elite kind of buying and selling thing. Buy cheap, sell high. Okay. They're all jewelers. Now, if Green Machine is in range, I'm pretty sure I've got possibly a couple of couple of cards, yeah. Any more? Yep. So stick that in there. Ka-ching! Do like that ka-ching noise. Guessing taking anything out of there would be, yep, they'd be instantly hostile. No, that's just the reception stuff. Looks like everything else is up. So they appear to be very similar. So I've never been in this POI before, so I'm just having a bit of a look around. Let's see who's in the mess hall. So he's selling food. This appears to be exactly what it says in the tin. What's up here? Oh, a little office space, okay. Cool. What's up here? Oh, docking by the looks of it. A little observation deck for looking out at the planets, cool. It's nicely put together. And a kind of command and control deck. Okay. I knew I left the old bird somewhere. Well, since we're here, let's actually visit the planet and see what that has in store for us. It won't take long to travel there, I don't think, so... we may as well have a look. I cannot believe I warped into the system and there was a Neodymium asteroid right beside me. That was astonishingly good luck. Let's see if we can land in daylight. That's always a good plan when you're recording. So the Nemesis group of servers that have got Project Eden up now have a Star Wars Aftermath server up as well. So this part of me is quite curious as to what that entails. I think probably one Empyrion game ongoing at a time is a good thing. But it looks like Alpha 10.5 may not be too far away. The experimental version of it might even only be a few days. So it can be hard to know with Empyrion because they update the game so frequently and the updates are so enormous. Ah, a large deposit. Now what I'm curious about, because I know most of the deposits in Project Eden are the pop rock type deposits. And I like that kind of mining. There we go. I much prefer the searching around underground for the little blue rock type mining to the digging out an enormous ball of ore type mining. I just don't get what the attraction is in that. Oh cool, got a bit of fuel, that'll be handy. What's the gravity like on this planet? 0.99. Did that say difficulty ultra? Oh, difficulty ultra. I wonder why that is. Whilst I'm pondering that, let's have a look at the... Have I got an ore scanner in my inventory? I have. So if it is pop rock, they should show up fairly quickly. I think... Aha, it is. I can see the outlines. So we had 718 ore before we did this, which I transferred into the vessel, didn't I? So let's go to input. Yeah, 765 in fact. So let's see what we get out of this. So that was 156 in one chunk. You've just got to give it a moment for the resource to be used up. There we go. Do another couple of chunks. We're getting out of range of the drone as well, so that might be quite a chunk. That I just hadn't positioned the drone properly. Right, and we've got over 1,000 neodymium ore, so that is definitely faster even than mining an asteroid. Right, I really don't need any more neodymium ore. Okay. So it's 2 minutes to sundown, so let's just have a little bit of an explore. Oh, it looks like I'm heading into the darkness, so that may not be a great plan. Let's head further west into the sunshine. It's always Iraq's territory, isn't it? So those were some nasty drones. They were quite tough. Took quite a bit of putting down. But I don't think they would justify the planet being described as ultra difficult. So there's still part of me wonders why that would be. Small Promethium. I am going to need fuel for the CV. Oh, bit of running around there. And we'll see how much we get out of this. Not huge amounts, I don't think. So the next thing I could do with finding in space is a Prometheum asteroid. Or possibly a Pentax asteroid. That was quite a bit of ore. That's quite a bit. That's quite a lot of fuel. That'll go for quite a long time. How are we doing in the green machine? Could do with a bit of fuel. Let's put those in one at a time. Oh, each one seems to add 10%. Cool. Right. Let's head off west. But before we do that, I'm just going to grab a drink, and so I'll be right back. And we're back, all teed up and ready to fly. Now I've seen a base of some description in front of me. I think doesn't look like it's in Xyrax territory. No, so it's probably an abandoned drone base being guarded by a drone. Yeah. So I guess that means the troop transport's going to be after me. Oh. I'm being shot. Where am I being shot from? Aha! The good thing about being in a shielded vessel . Oh, has the troop transport arrived? Oh no, that's the minigun. Oh, okay. What I was going to say was, the good thing about being in a shielded vessel, you don't have to worry too much about those little sentry guns. Any sign of the troop transport? Nope. Oh. I saw that little scorpion wandering around inside. Yeah. I think he probably gave me 15mm bullets and maybe a couple of those. I think that's a troop transport. Bad shot. Whoa, where are you going? Now, did we get it before it landed? That's the question. Because if it landed, it'll disgorge troops first. No. Cool. Let's get the drill off. Now, I don't particularly feel like taking on the drone base today, but no, let's stick with the let's just load that, loot that rather, not load it. And when our Jetpack's reef done. Let's just hop across here. These quite often have, yeah, those. That's what I was after. Let's go to the other side. And repeat the process. Need to pop some stuff away. Oh, nasty spider. Maybe that's why it's ultra difficult on this planet. The wildlife's very nasty. I don't think that came from the base. I think that came from just wandering around outside. Let's put some stuff away. Okay. It's a little bit of a diversion. Might do that another day. Wow, that moon's quite impressive, isn't it? Oh. Let's just quickly check the information about space. Size 2 lava moon. No restrum. I was kind of thinking there might be a restrum on that moon. Oh. Erdon 1 moon. That's a lava moon as well. That's size 3. I'm thinking that might be that moon. But it hasn't got a restrum either. Yeah. Okay. Let's just carry on with a bit more exploring and head west. Huh. Not sure how much cobalt I've got either. I don't think I've got a vast amount. So we'll just stand back a bit. We're not getting irradiated by our engines, so that's okay. But we should be far enough off the oh, let's have the drill. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Rather than shooting it with a shotgun. Wow, you see how fast this is. Honestly, how anyone can prefer digging out a huge ball of ore to doing this just mystifies me. This is great fun. Come on. Sort of hunting the blobs of ore down through rock. Which means not only do you get the ore, but you get the crushed stone that you need for a variety of recipes. I don't think we're getting much from each one, but I don't mind. How much have we got? 724 cobalt ore in absolutely no time. That's awesome. It's more than sufficient. Right, let's keep on heading west. So, Ultra Planet, I wonder if we'll find any really nasty POIs. I'm kind of curious. Absolutely tons of Neodymium. Oh, no, I didn't see that rocket drone. That could have been unfortunate. If those drones ever get to the point where they angle up to fire their attack, that'll be quite a shock to the system. Because essentially they have a very limited angle of attack down and a very limited angle of attack up. So if you're underneath them or above them, essentially they can't hit you. Which is a bit grim for them, but handy for us. Right, let's see if we can find a POI. Is that... that's not the same abandoned drone base, is it? No, that's Polaris territory, isn't it? So is that a trade station? Might be. Oh no, it is an abandoned drone base. But in Polaris territory, okay. Now there are drones around here somewhere. Because I saw them on my radar. Now those guys are quite handy because they'll quite often drop the bullets for the Gatling guns. Let's have a quick look. Oh, they didn't. They dropped 20 railgun bullets. Still, railgun bullets have hideously expensive to make. So if you deconstruct railgun bullets, I should get a decent amount of return from that. Sure, I saw a drone over here on the map. Oh, two. Oh, he nearly got to attack height. Go and see the other one. Oh, I really don't like the chattering of those evil scorpion things. Oh, we've got 1600 bullets, we've got some more fuel. Let's stick a bit more fuel in. There we go. And fill all. Handily restored our supply of bullets. It's one of those guys. It's the other one of those guys. How's my inventory looking? I've got quite a bit. So let's drop some stuff in here. And some stuff in here. Why not? And then we'll just go and see what's in this container. Oh, there's a scorpion over there, look. Oh, this is with an epic shotgun. They are just way too tough. And hard to hit, and that's the big thing. They're very, very hard to hit. They have such a small hitbox for such a big critter. Where are you? The other one? Have you got stuck somewhere? I don't really want to bump into you on the ground, that's the thing. Oh, just... It really gets under your skin, that chittering. Ah, I see a red dot. I'm sure I saw a red dot. Yes, there we go. Not sure if that's a drone or the troop transport. That's a troop transport. Has it been and dropped people off? It seems to be heading away from me. And down she goes. So if she's heading for home, I'm guessing she'll drop some nasties off for me. So you should always pay attention to your radar. It's so easy just to miss something like that. And particularly if you're in the depths of a POI, by the time you get out of the depths of a POI, you may find that your small vessel's been blown a little bit itty witty little bits. And that ain't good. Come on. Let's see if there's any nasties knocking around out here. Can't see any, but it depends where she dropped them off. They're just the worm things that live on the planet. No, I think discretion's the better part of valor. I haven't got anything to... If I lose this SV on this planet, I'm up the creek without a paddle, so... Let's go and see what the Polaris have to say for themselves. Got a trading station, just a little one I think. Farms usually have seed traders. Yeah, I'm not sure there's even any point in visiting that trade station, it's so small. What have we picked up? A laser rifle. We've got some stuff. Probably got enough stuff to make more shotgun shell rounds. I'm finding, because I'm using the epic shotgun all the time, I'm really chewing through the shotgun ammunition. And the last time I was out and about doing a base, I actually ran out of shotgun ammunition. But I didn't have any copper ore or copper ingots in my vessel. So I had to head back to my own base. Now then, see if we can get him. But I'm fairly sure I saw another one. Oh yeah, somebody shooting me in fact. Whoa! With rockets. How dare you? Or plasma bullets even. Holy moly. Let's get the first drone I shot down. Let's just check there's no more red dots. There isn't. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see what you've got for us. Some more ammo by the looks of it, and possibly some more fuel. Cool. fully loaded. So we've been going for a little while, so I think we're probably going to... Oh no, we're going to see what this is first and go for a little while longer. An abandoned factory. Oh, well, I don't want to do that today either. I'm kind of exploring the planet at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll leave that there, and we will pick it up in the next episode. We'll keep on looking for resources, because I want the capital vessel to have some of everything. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.